Good afternoon from the shed. We're just about to start recording the part 4 of how I became the Scrapman. We're going into the year 2005, which was a very, very busy year for me in many ways. I was involved in doing a solo exhibition at the Liverpool Academy of Art, and this one was called Metamorphosis. And as I was there this particular day setting the show up, there was a young girl walking round and looking at things and touching the sculptures, etc, etc. Said hello to me and then went away. Never really gave it much thought, to be honest. And then the gallery owner said to me, "Do you know who that was?" I said, "No, I've absolutely no idea at all. No idea at all." And apparently she was one of John Lennon's loft children. She was the result of an affair that he had in Hamburg with someone called Christina Hegel, and the result was Johnina Hegel was born. The morning after, I was walking round Liverpool waiting for the exhibition to open, and I decided to call into the Beatles shop, and there was Johnina, and she spoke to me again and said hello, how are you, etc, etc. I invited her along to the exhibition and we became quite close friends after that for many years, until circumstances changed and things got in the way. I remember one birthday in particular. She actually gave me a tie which she said belonged to her dad, John, and it was a tie that he had worn in the film Help. I don't know if that was the case or not. I've still got the tie and I still treasure the memories. The exhibition went very well indeed. Very well accepted again. We had some good sales, a lot of fun and a lot of laughter, because Liverpool is such a good humoured city, and as I said yesterday, in my own opinion, that probably the best city in the world for me. Apparently, during the course of the exhibition, the actor and singer and sculptor, which some people don't know, Tommy Steele, came into the gallery and had a look round, and he told the gallery owner that he thought my work was absolutely great. And I've been an admirer of Tommy Steele's sculpture of Eleanor Rigby for quite some time. So to get commendation like that from someone as good as he is praise indeed. Anyway, following that exhibition, I received another phone call from a lady called Pat Kay, and she owned the Throttle's Nest Gallery in Holywell Green near Halifax. I exhibited again, very, very good sales and the promise of further exhibitions to come. And I stayed friends and I stayed exhibiting with Pat right up until the point that she retired and she moved down to 4 Mile Bridge, which is between Anglesey and Inniscubby, Holy Island. Still pop in to see her when I'm down there. Happy memories, many happy memories of my time as in the exhibitions. Then I received another call from the Watch House Gallery, which was in County Wexford in Southern Ireland, asking if I would exhibit. They had seen my work at the Wensley Gallery in Ramsbottom and wanted me to take some pieces along, so which I did, and once again it was very successful. I can't remember the person's name who owned the gallery now. A beautiful place, absolutely beautiful place. And following that, I'm just reading this because so much happened in 2000. I did a joint exhibition at the Nsley Gallery in Ramsbottom with the artist Michael Bostwick, again the guy who painted this portrait behind me. Michael was very famous for farmy art things, and in particular chickens, and the exhibition was called Something Foul at the Nsley Gallery. He did all the wall side with the paintings and I had all the floor space. There were metal birds, acrylic chickens, etc. all over the place. And again, it was a very successful exhibition. Very successful. Later on, I received a call from the Bethlehem Bible College in Jerusalem. And its principal, a guy called Bashara Awad, commissioned me to do a crucifix for the college. I created the crucifix, and I also made the Jesus out of nails, which I thought was quite a poignant thing to do. Some people said that it was in bad taste and I should reconsider, but no, I was very happy with what I did, and Bashara was absolutely delighted. And still to this day, my crucifix is there on the wall of the Bethlehem Bible College. A great honour indeed. Which takes me to the time where I did my first ever workshop at the Okelda Centre. I've been asked by Mike if I could teach what I do to adults and children. And after giving it a few minutes thought, I said, yes, certainly. Any chance I can get to go to Anglesey, I'm going. And the workshops worked out really well. We had 20 adults on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 20 children on the Thursday and 20 children on the Friday. And each and every one of them took a piece of original sculpture home that they had made themselves. They were delighted, the centre were delighted, Mike Gould, the manager, was delighted, and I have been doing workshops there basically ever since, sometimes 2 a year, and I still enjoy meeting so many people. I've met some people who have become friends over the years, and it's lovely that every time I go down to the island that they're there and I'm able to speak with them and see them. And they always turn up for the workshops, and it's just great. B. Kelsall is one of them, Gwowd Owen Pete is one of them, Kathy Fenton is one, Liv Marie Lewis, Andy Dobby. So many people that have come back year after year. And I think it's because we do have so much fun. There's no stuffiness about it. Art is art. And you tend to find in the art world that there is quite a lot of snobbishness, quite a lot of people who think that they are mightier than any other. But art should be fun. Creation should be fun. And I still enjoy doing them, and unfortunately due to this COVID-19 situation, the chances are that it won't happen this year. But hopefully next year we'll be able to return to Anglesey. And following that one, I had another exhibition at Cartham Park inside Cannon Hall. It was an exhibition that went on for 6 weeks, and I had created some full-size stags, a huge dragon, and about 40 other pieces. Again, the sales went very, very well, and I got a call to ask if I would mind being interviewed by Gardener's World magazine, as they wanted to feature my sculptures as garden ornaments, which was great because it was more publicity, and the more publicity you get, the more you're out there, the more people see you, And I was told many years ago by a friend that you should always seek the lens. Always seek that publicity. Even if it's bad publicity, it's still publicity. And that was great. That was great. And then I got a very surprising knock on the door. I opened the door to find Mr. Two Jags John Prescott standing there in all his glory with his cameramen. He called round and he'd knocked because he was interested, he said, in the sculptures I had in my garden. I had a robot gardener, a robot dog, lots of metal plants, birds in the trees, spiders, etc. And so often children from the schools would be brought on and they would stand and look in my garden just to see what they could see. And it was even involved in some treasure hunts. Happy days indeed. I suspect really it was just after my vote. But it was nice to meet him. He didn't buy anything, of course, the type bugger. But there we go, that's life. And I've enjoyed recalling this from 2005 because it was a very, very hectic year for me. Very, very busy. And tomorrow I will see if I can record the next part of this, how I became the Scrapman. So until that time, stay well, stay safe, and don't forget, keep yourselves happy, keep yourselves creative, and look after yourselves. Namaste.